Happy Farm to Fork Day or whatever, my Sacramento folk. I'm Iman Kells, the Maniac, and instead of doing my pick'em on Sunday morning, I'm gonna go ahead and do it on Saturday because we're gonna go start getting some rebuttals from my big brother. You're gonna start seeing me and my brother go at it over this internet. So I'm gonna do mine on Saturday. We'll be looking out for what he has to say after. But before we do our picks, the 5 questions surrounding Week 4 in the NFL. Number 1, who's it gonna be in Tampa? Ryan Fitzpatrick, for some reason, has not sucked this year. He's been very, very good. Jameis Winston coming back from suspension for doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing. That was his team. Bucks are 2-1 without him. What do they do? You ask me? Throw in Fitzpatrick until he starts effing up. And once he starts effing up, you always got Winston. Until that Fitzpatrick magic dies, leave it. Question number 2, is it the beginning of the end for the Patriots? Dolphins 3-0 headed in to Foxborough with the Patriots with their back against the ropes. I'm not sure I've ever seen them be 1-3 in the Tom Brady era. It might have happened, but I don't remember it. And they've had a stranglehold on the AFC East ever since I was a small child, ever since the Tuck Rule, ever since then. As a Raider fan, I firmly remember the beginning of the Patriots, and I've never seen them looking like this. So one of two things is going to happen. Either they're going to lose and it's going to be the beginning of a bad thing, because what I hear is already trouble in paradise. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, rumored to be in a power struggle. So either that's going to happen or they're going to win, go 2-2, and probably be on their way to another Super Bowl and make me sick, like the Patriots do. So that was it for that. Are the Cleveland Browns what the Raiders need to get back on track? Now, I know the Browns are playing decently, 1-1-1, which is really good for the Browns. But maybe, Raiders right now, the most dysfunctional. I don't know how they're losing these games. It's so dysfunctional. And I think in order to shake that dysfunction, they need to give it back to the Browns. I think playing the Browns might be a good thing for Oakland this week. But we'll see. On the other side of the bay, in Bethard we trust, C.J. Bethard, the 49ers season over after Jimmy G tore his ACL fighting for an extra yard that he didn't need. I don't think so, man. I like the guy, man. He started most of the year last year, even though they sucked it up. But he did start. He has experience. He played pretty well in the preseason. He made some nice throws when Jimmy G went out. So we'll see what happens there. And finally, Sunday Night Football. Whose division is it? The Steelers and Ravens. It just goes back and forth. Who gets the bragging rights this year? Steelers kind of sluggish out the gate. But you know what? I'm never really worried about the Steelers. They're always going to be solid. And I think they'll be all right. I'm going with the Steelers in that game. We'll see. You never know, though. Steelers, Ravens, just flip a coin pretty much every time. But now, for the actual picks, our game of the week is Dolphins-Patriots. I know a lot of people think that the Steelers-Ravens should always be game of the week. But like I said, never have I seen the Patriots so close with someone's foot possibly being on their neck. And I can't miss that. You're always going to get a good Steelers-Ravens game. You ain't always going to get Tom Brady with his back against the wall. So, yeah, so give me that. So also in the morning games, I'm taking the Atlanta Falcons over the Cincinnati Bengals. The Atlanta Falcons are 1-2, but they haven't lost by more than one score, and they played really good teams. Like they played the Super Bowl champs first game, and then they lost to the Saints. So they've had some tough ones, and they're battle tested. I think it's good that they had all these hard games at the beginning of the season because now they're just ready. Give me the Raiders. I think too. I'm gonna have to blame myself too. Ever since the whole Chucky thing and trading Khalil, I came into the season like I don't want to talk about it, right? So I haven't been like going against the Raiders, but I haven't been picking them either. So you know what? I'm gonna be loyal to my nation. Raiders are gonna beat the Browns. We're gonna be 1-3. I need to stop playing. Maybe it's me. We'll find out. Maybe it's me. Maybe me now that I'm doing my Peter and the cock crowed or whatever. And now maybe the Raiders will get a win because I'm picking them. Sunday Night Football already said I'm taking the Steelers over the Ravens. And in our upset special, everybody says the 49ers season's over. I say it's not. I say they're going to go into San Diego because, one, like I said, I don't mind Bethard. And the 49ers are a much better team than they were last year, to where if you throw them in there with a team that kind of has a squad going on, maybe he'll be all right because last year was chaos. And, yeah, so that's it. And you know that Chargers, they love blowing leads and blowing games that they're supposed to win. So give me the 49ers in my upset. So that's it. That's been your Week 4 Pick'em. Stay tuned to hear from Nemo, my brother, whatever he calls himself. We'll find out. I'll call him Nemo. And that's been your Maniac Minute. I'm Iman Kells, the Maniac, telling you to enjoy Sunday's action. Take a swing. Go strike out looking.